Monster Musume is a 2015 harem manga series that follows the life of a Japanese boy named Imihito Kurusu. His life is turned upside down when he mistakenly becomes part of an interspecies cultural exchange program, which leads him to host half-human monster girls known as liminals. The goal of the program is to assimilate demi-humans into human society. The anime starts with Kurusu waking up and turning off his alarm. He also urges a girl named Maya to wake up. She has a regular human face and torso, but a snake-like lower body. She has his body wrapped around her tail and is holding him. Despite Kurusu's pleas for her to leave him, Maya requests that he wait 5 minutes for her body to warm up, as lamias are cold-blooded. He tries futilely to elude her clutches, and after 3 hours of sleeping in this way, he prepares a warm bath for her. While Maya is enjoying her warm bath, Miss Smith arrives. She is the government's exchange program coordinator for demi-human species. Miss Smith gives instructions on treating the guest Maya, whom she had brought to Kurusu by mistake but who he gladly accepts out of kindness. She stresses that he will be arrested if he violates the law by popping Maya's cherry. Kurusu assures her that he will not breach the law. While Miss Smith is spitting rules at Kurusu, Maya intervenes, defending him, whom she refers to as darling. After Miss Smith leaves, Maya tells Kurusu that she likes him because, unlike other humans, he greeted her with a smile. Amid the talk, she grabs Kurusu and asks him to do the forbidden, man, lamias are horny. When Kurusu refuses, Maya inadvertently injures his arm and feels terrible. Some days later, Miss Smith instructs Kurusu to accompany Maya on a town trip and be with her. Maya is delighted to explore the city and enjoy eating, gaming, karaoke, and photography. Because the exchange program is new, she is somewhat foreign to the folks. They come upon a lingerie shop in the city, and she drags him inside, even to the changing room. However, when Kurusu mistakenly takes her panties, she becomes a meek girl who begs for her private clothes, calling Kurusu a perv. Feminism rocks. When they leave the shop, a couple mock Maya by calling her names. Maya becomes enraged, and just as she is ready to strike the couple, Kurusu rushes in and is badly hurt by her tail. He warns Maya that she will be deported for causing harm to humans. Soon after, a mob gathers and begins capturing Maya and posting her pictures on social media. After all of this, Maya asks him to go to a private place and takes her love hotel, where she again tries to seduce Kurusu. Suddenly, our up-to-date Miss Smith breaks into the room, quite literally. She leads them outside the hotel, where the same couple mocks Maya. Maya tries to attack them again, but Kurusu hits the man so hard that his arm is injured. Miss Smith drives them back to their house. After she leaves, Kurusu tries to comfort Maya with his sweet words, and Maya leaps on him to do what she enjoys the most. But, before anything happens, Miss Smith catches them again, and they bribe her with a delicious curry. The following day, Kurusu notices Maya in a happy mood and asks why. She responds by telling him how badass he looked the day before. She exits the balcony by expressing her desire to help him at any time. Simultaneously, a vulture-like creature drags Kurusu away in the air. As he opens his eyes, Kurusu finds himself dangling from a tree when the monster introduces herself as Poppy the Harpy. She pleads with Kurusu to get her some ice cream. While devouring ice cream, he tells Kurusu that she couldn't grasp the exchange program bill and that she had run away from her coordinator. Kurusu can tell from her childlike behavior and limited vocabulary that the half-bird creature is truly a bird brain. When he warns her that she will be deported, her ice cream smashes, and she sobs like a kid. Kurusu offers her his ice cream, which she devours while he holds it, giving the scene a double entendre. After receiving suspicious stares, Kurusu pulls the ice cream from her mouth and asks Poppy to clean her ice cream-laced lips. She goes to the fountain and strips naked, oblivious to human customs. Soon later, Maya arrives and is envious of Poppy, who is close to Kurusu. The girls have a catfight before noticing a little girl stranded in a tree. Poppy tries to save the kid, but she falls due to wet wings. When Maya arrives at the child, she frightens her and causes her to collapse. Poppy catches the child just in time and rescues her. The police officer comes too late to save the child and is met by the half-human girls. Kurusu lies to him about being the host of both girls. He is always nice to the annoying girls, so they are smitten with him. When the cop asks for the documents, Miss Smith emerges out of nowhere and hands them over. She was also Poppy's coordinator. She then assigns Poppy to Kurusu. Maya also agrees, but quickly learns that Poppy is not a child as she looks, but instead has a petite body adapted for flight. Kurusu goes to the grocery store the following day, and when he returns, he is so violently bumped by Centauria, a centaur, that he nearly dies. She informs Kurusu that he is her master, as predicted by magic. Kurusu dials Miss Smith's number and finds that centaurs pick their master on their own. Centauria then wants him to be her master, and they come upon a robber on a scooter. Centauria, enraged, tries to pursue him with Kurusu dangling from her chest. During the chase, he mounts Centauria's horse, which distracts her and causes her to crash into a wall. Centauria is furious at Kurusu, and the thief appears with her flung blade. Kurusu takes the scar as he is ready to slay Centauria, wounding himself. Later, he finds that it is a replica sword, and his life is saved, though he is injured. That evening, he learns from Miss Smith that riding the horse entails either being her master or assault. Kurusu asks Centauria's pardon by genuflecting in front of her. Centauria is not angry. Instead, her eyes twinkle, and she requests Kurusu to be her master, as he was the one who saved her life. Kurusu agrees, but the other two liminal are mad at him. Soon after, he settles in with the three, who profess to help their master but are actually teasing Kurusu. He has to do all the chores by himself. My deepest sympathies for this dude's patience. When Maya explains the interspecies cultural exchange bill to Poppy, Kurusu walks into the hall and asks Centauria to complete her papers. Then we notice a horseshoe mark on Kurusu's face, which Centauria left when he entered the restroom by accident. She apologizes to him, and he accepts her apology, igniting a feud between Maya and Centauria. As they argue, Poppy requests a bath, and Kurusu gives it to her. Poppy says she sees him as her brother and then starts doing raunchy things with him. It lends true meaning to her wrong vocab when she incorrectly states that she enjoys incest. Kurusu is rescued from Poppy's lustful attacks by Centauria, who brings him to a park. When Kurusu holds her hand, she gets emotional. The spell is broken as Maya and Poppy practically fall from the sky. Then there's a big fight among three girls for Kurusu, with everyone claiming to be his most pleasing servant. Kurusu becomes entangled among them, and Miss Smith intervenes. She shoots tranquilizer darts at the girls, but gets hit by Kurusu, who collapses. She drives him home and requests him not to tell anybody about the incident or she will lose her license. Gosh, she's careless. The three girls enter the room, tranquil and timid. They agree not to make any stew and apologize. Kurusu takes a stand and asks them not to apologize because Miss Smith is to blame. He encourages them to live together as a family. Before leaving, Miss Smith informs him of the minor change in the bill and that he must now marry one of the girls. The girls are ecstatic, and this is where the competition for a single man begins. At night, there is a full moon, and Kurusu returns to his room without speaking with the girls. Maya enters his room and, as expected, tries to seduce him. Soon after, Poppy and Centauria break into the room, forcing him to become their spouse. Kurusu flees the room and phones Miss Smith, who informs him that the girls are out of control because of the full moon. As a result, he decides to speak with them the next day. Suddenly, all the girls rush up to him, injuring him. The following day, when he tries to talk with the girls, he passes out and collapses on the floor. Maya dreams about Kurusu seeing her as a potential partner in the next scene. Centauria is cleaning her sword while Poppy is playing. Our dear Kurusu is making food. When he invites everyone to the meal, Maya opens the pan and is attacked by slime, falling ill. Centauria informs Kurusu that many types of slime are unknown to humans and may be deadly. She vows, however, that she will save her master with her replica blade. All of a sudden, the slime grows into a bigger entity, and Centauria tries to smash it with her sword but fails. So, they both become laced with slime. Kurusu then proceeds to take a shower. Centauria gratuitously enters the restroom to shield her master from slime, but she is slid. Kurusu washes her horse portion as they discuss the slime. Centauria suspects the slime is searching for water. They are attacked by slime too soon. Centauria falls unconscious, and slime clings to Kurusu. He is astounded to see the slime transform into a humanoid, and he speculates that the slime is emulating them. The slime suddenly sticks to his face, choking him, but he manages to escape by diluting her in the water. He discusses the matter with Maya and Centauria, who suggest he speak with Miss Smith. Suddenly, they noticed Poppy playing with the slime, who had adapted well to Poppy. Poppy appears to adore the slime and has named her Sue. Centauria notes that Sue's size has shrunk and thinks she may get larger by merely absorbing water. Then, Centauria urges Kurusu to speak with Miss Smith as soon as possible, insinuating that Sue is an illegal immigrant. When Poppy eavesdrops on this, she grabs Sue and flies her away, while Kurusu tries to catch up with them. Poppy loses her grip during the chase sequence, leading Sue to tumble over Kurusu. Poppy descends to check on Sue, entirely disregarding a wounded Kurusu. He confronts her about fleeing, and she states that she does not want Sue imprisoned. The argument is interrupted as Poppy goes to play with the kids. Sue fills her body with water, expands, and participates in the game. Suddenly, the same couple who had made fun of Maya arrive in their American car and lose control. Sue saves a child about to be run over by their car, putting her life in peril. She gets stuck on a wall that cracks, causing her to fall into the water. She would perish if she fell into such a large amount of water. Kurusu saves Sue when Poppy's effort to keep her fails. Kurusu is impressed by Sue and does not see her as a threat anymore. Then all three return home, only to find Miss Smith there. They are stunned, and what happens in the next episodes will be revealed in the next video. So, if you enjoyed the video and want to see more of it, click the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.